Superintendent Ian Roberts, now under ICE detention. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Military Insider. When I read the story early this week, my first thought was this cannot be true. It's unbelievable. But yes, there's two parts of this story. So let's jump right into the first one, okay? Give me a quick second. Let's jump right into this one. Look at this. ICE arrests leader of Iowa's largest school district, saying he was living and working in the U.S. illegally. So this guy is Ian Robert. He was in charge of pretty much 30,000 students, one of the school districts in Iowa. Okay, so let's start with the first part, so you understand why I was saying that it was this story is unbelievable. So federal immigration agents targeted the well-liked leader of Iowa's largest school district in a traffic stop Friday and arrested him after he fled into the woods, leaving educators and community members stunned. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement said Des Moines Public School Superintendent Ian Robert was in the country illegally and had no work authorization. Roberts, who is from Guyana in South America, was considered an ICE fugitive because he was subject to a final removal order issued in 2024, the agency said. So this guy was working in one of the highest position in the school district in Iowa, and he had a removal order issued in 2024. Let's continue with this. ICE said that it targeted Roberts for arrest by initiating a traffic stop on Friday while he was driving in his school-issued vehicle. After he fled, officers discovered his vehicle abandoned near a wooded area. He was eventually located and taken into ICE custody with the help of Iowa State Patrol officers. Roberts was brought to Woodbury County Jail in northwest Iowa late Friday afternoon, according to jail and ICE records. It was unclear if Robert had an attorney to represent him. Phil Roeder, the district spokesperson, said he was supposed to meet Roberts at a school event Friday morning. So he was supposed to go to a school event, but obviously he didn't make it. But Roberts sent a text saying he could not make it. Roeder said he got a video call from Roberts soon after he watched officials detain him. Roeder told the Associated Press that the district has seen nothing that would suggest that he's not a citizen. The district said Friday afternoon that third party was hired to conduct a comprehensive background check on Roberts and that Roberts completed an I-9, which requires workers to present documents showing that they were authorized to work. District officials also stated they had no knowledge of an order removal issued in 2024. Now, this is what they found on his card. Roberts, who was described himself as a longtime gun owner and hunter, was in possession of a loaded handgun, $3,000 in cash, and a fixed blade hunting knife when arrested, ICE said. This should be a wake-up call for our communities to the great work that our officers are doing every day to remove public safety threats. ICE enforcement and removal operations regional official Sam Olson said in a statement. How this is very important right here. Let's highlight this. I can't right there. There you go. Look at this. How this illegal alien was hired without work authorization, a final order of removal, and a prior weapons charge is beyond comprehension and should alarm the parents of that school district. So pretty much these people hire this guy. First of all, he was not a citizen, and there was an order for his removal. And they still hired this guy and gave him one of the highest position in the education system in Iowa. This is crazy. Now, remember I told you about the two parts, right? Now, let's take a look at the second part. Look at this. Iowa district hires superintendent despite false Morgan State doctorate claim on his resume. So he was not a citizen. He had an order by ICE issued in 2024, and he lied on his resume to get this position at the state of Iowa. Now look at this. The superintendent of Iowa's largest school district, who was detained last week by immigration agent, falsely claimed a doctoral degree when applying for the job 2 years ago, but was hired even after the school board learned about the misrepresentation. So he lied on his resume about his doctorate degree, and the school still hired him. Ian Roberts, whose immigration authorities say he was living and working in the U.S. illegally, and who resigned this week as Des Moines Superintendent of Schools, claimed in his 2023 application that he received a doctorate in urban educational leadership from Morgan State University in 2007, according to documents the Associated Press obtained through a public record request. Although Roberts was enrolled in that doctorate program from 2000 to 2007, the school's public relations office confirmed in an email that he did not receive that degree. It declined to say which degree requirement he hadn't met. This is unbelievable. Des Moines School Board learned before hiring Roberts that he hadn't received the degree, but it still chose him to lead this district, which served about 30,000 students. As part of the background check process that was done at the time, it indicated that he did not complete. He began but did not complete a degree from Morgan State. District spokesman Phil Roeder told the AP. So this guy, he was in the country illegally. He had no work authorization. There was an order for his arrest to get them sent back to his country. He was in a possession of a gun. He lied on his resume, and he was in charge of over 30,000 students. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Do you think it should be more out there that we don't know about? People that are lying, they're working up there without a work authorization? Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you put your comments down there. I want to see your reactions to this. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Make sure you share the content, and thank you so much for your support. We'll see you on the next one.